family or parents or friends or really any human being with like a moral compass. Like, I can 100% guarantee that at the end of this roast, Neil is not going to be crying.
Why is there a seat?
No, up the top right, there's a button that says present.
Brian, come do this. Never mind.
You.
I just did that. That's what we just did. Oh, I know why. Brian, get up there.
Google Docs format, we can.
Funny.
Alright, so the first thing you need to know about Neil is that he has a very wide vocabulary. So basically everything that he's ever said throughout high school has spread like wildfire, and everyone else starts saying it too. So people use weird acronyms on the internet, and Neil was one of the first people to actually start saying these acronyms in real life, but not actually say the letters, just pronounce them out. Like I love you, he would say Illy. GG is good game, he says that non-stop. A lot of variants. Instead of spelling LOL laugh out loud normally, he spells it with a 0. So that's the first thing. Here's the thing about Neil. He's just not really a normal human being. This is some psychological consensus that most people have to pick 2 of 3 criteria in life. You can be academically successful, you can be socially successful, or you can get a reasonable amount of sleep. Neil just took that idea and threw it out the window because somehow he kind of does all 3. And the main way he does that is by not following a human sleep schedule. We'll go more into that later. Alright, so another thing you need to know about Neil is that he's a really good artist. So so we had to draw these posters for the Science Honor Society, and this is how much effort Neil put into drawing a skeleton. Back to the next slide. As you can see, it's a very good skeleton, lots of anatomy going on. Neil is kind of a guru of social networks. He likes to spill his soul out there, so we're going to give you some samples here. He likes to live his life by one key mantra. This is Twitter tag, and put all your eggs in one basket. Now, I think that really just speaks to who Neil is. Amos. Amos. Oh, there we go. Alright, so Neil uses Facebook really well, too. So there are these, really weird, Facebook notifications that are just oh, God, I'm feeling well today. So he does that a lot. So just yesterday, he got his braces off. He got his piercing. A couple months ago, he found this video of the Iranian space program launching a monkey, which he liked, and right before that, he was feeling special. He's also one of the most sarcastic people I know, so heads up, he didn't really thank anyone for his birthday wishes, and it really didn't brighten his day in any way possible. For the past 3 years, his picture on Facebook has just been this picture of ghosts.
Neil is a guru of finding YouTube videos on the internet. Sometimes I'll come home from like school, I'm in the bedroom or whatever, and at like 2 in the morning, maybe I'm like being productive or something. He'll just catch me on Facebook and he's like, hey, this is really important. I have a video of Mongolian throat singing right now. This is Kumburtum Ashul Deke O. Just to pick up the national anthem Neil's library sings.
So yeah, if you've ever heard the famous song, it's actually the top-rated video on YouTube, Chocolate Rain. He's one of the 5,000 people in the world that found this parody of that. Jesus Christ and Christianity as an institution.
You cannot play that.
You all should watch it when you go home. And finally, he found this ad for McDonald's from the 1970s. Don't ask me how. Yeah, and that's it. So, like, Neil is one of the most... Oh yeah, famous. Come up here. So, Neil has, like, somehow found his way to nationals the past 2 years, but he's never had a solid partner. He kind of just picked up a partner for districts and won. So, Amos was his partner this year, so Amos has, like, a couple stories to tell.
Okay, when we were at the Bishop qualifying tournament, like, we somehow managed to get all the way to the quarters. So, like, yeah, quarterfinal. So, once we walked into the round, like, we were the affirmative team and we were going to read our first speech. So, like, Neil gets up there and he pulls the speech out and he starts reading. And then, like, I'm taking notes and so I'm like, oh, wait, this doesn't sound right. And then he stops, like, yeah, this doesn't sound right. And then he looks at it and is like, oh, I put my speech in the wrong order. So, he literally pauses for, like, a minute and, like, rearranges the speech order to where it's in the right order, and then he keeps on going. So, yeah.
Okay, so to end, so Neil is like one of the most inappropriate,
Insensitive,
cocky,
narcissistic,
insensitive,
arrogant
morally repugnant.
people that we know, but in actuality,
Neil is actually one, like, he really likes a lot of things, so.